Hey guys, and welcome to Tracy's Tuesday Talks. Today's topic of conversation is back to the basics with budgeting. Now, before you log off and just write off the budget as a four-letter B word, which it's not. It is to some people, but it's really not. Let's take a look at what a lot of people think a budget is, what it actually is, and what it's not, and then how it's used as a tool to basically build wealth and get out of debt and create the foundation for good financial habits. So what is a budget? A budget is writing out all of your expenses and tracking every single dollar that comes in and out of your bank account. Giving every single dollar that comes in to your bank account a mission. So you get to tell Benjamin where to sit, where to stay, where to go, and you take control of how your money works for you. It is not a ball and shackled chain around your neck or your leg just that you have to drag along, and it's not constant no's. In fact, a budget is permission to spend. With my clients, I encourage them to have a line item for pocket money or fun money or whatever it is. So that way, if they see something that they like or they want to go out with friends spontaneously, they've got money to do it and they don't have to worry about, oh crap, I just blew my grocery bill, or I can't pay my electric bill now because I went out and had some fun with my friends. Now, a budget is permission to spend. A budget is you telling your money what to do, where to go, and how to work for you. So how exactly, and by the way, tracking your transactions is the part of a budget that most people forget to do or don't realize that it's important. If you just have a list of bills of what they are, when they're due, and how much it is, that's a spending plan. That's what Congress does. For the love of all things holy, please don't be like Congress. You need to track where your money's going. Because if you don't, it's just like not having a budget, period. Moving on. So what are some ways to budget? There are so many different ways out there to keep track of your expenses and be organized with your finances. There's everything from pen and paper, legal pad, that's what we do in our household. I'm old school like that. To paper budgets like this one. This is the old school quick start budget guide from Ramsey Solutions. If you are a computer nerd, then an Excel spreadsheet or a Google sheet might be what works for you. And there's also so many different budgeting apps out there. Ones like Every Dollar from Ramsey Solutions. There's YNAB, or You Need a Budget. There's Mint. There's just so many different resources out there to really keep track of your money and telling it where to go and make it work for you. So why is it important to have a budget? My friend, let me tell you, 93% of millionaires still live on a written budget. And they don't budget because they're millionaires. They're millionaires because they've budgeted through life. They've taken control of their finances. They said, this is what I want to do with my income. And because of that, because they followed a written plan that had their end goals in mind, being able to have extra money for retirement, paying for kids' college, taking that Disney vacation without going into debt, they, over time, had the cash flow to be able to invest and use their money wisely, and then over time became millionaires. I think it takes about 15 to 20 years to become a millionaire once you get out of debt, is the average. And it all starts with budgeting. So my friends, if you have any questions about this topic, if you want to learn more or know more, reach out to me. A few more things. Budgeting with your spouse. Having those budget committee meetings is so important. So many people that I know don't do that with their spouse because of money fights. Money is a major point of contention for so many couples. It affects every aspect of life. Money touches every facet of life, including marriage, relationships, and those conversations. So one thing that I work with as a coach is helping couples learn how to communicate with their money so that way those battles against each other, they can turn into a battle for each other and for their goals with their finances. So how do I get my spouse to be on the same board with me in learning how to do this budget thing? Take your spouse on a date and ask them, honey, what do you want for our future? What do you want our future to look like? If you want to be able to take weekly ski trips up in the mountains, or visit the grandkids, or go on vacation, or just make sure that you're going to be financially sound in retirement, talk about it. Draw that out. And then say, all right, I love those ideas. Those are great dreams. I love your vision. I agree with you. You share your vision of what you want for your future. And then say, I want that with you. How do we get there? I have an idea. Let's make this vision a reality. And then talk about the budget. And my friends, I know the budget is a 4-letter B word for so many people, but it also is a reflection of your values as well. I had a client say this quote to me yesterday during a session. She said, money that goes out reflects who you are. The budget is a reflection of who you are as a person. It's been good learning about myself through the budget. She said that. Multiple reasons to live by a budget. A, it is the foundational building block for all good financial habits. B, it's a way to communicate with your spouse. The dreams and vision meetings that I have with my clients, where they get to talk about their future together, and they get to share this thing that they've had in their heart that they've never told anybody else, but that they really want to do with their life, with their future. And then also just having a written plan aligning with your morals, your values, your goals. That's what a budget is. My friends, if you have any questions, if you want to have a one-to-one conversation with me on this, I would be honored. Feel free to direct message me or use my scheduling link to set up some time for a complimentary conversation. I look forward to next Tracy's Tuesday Talks. Thanks, guys. Have a blessed day.